Hey guys, so today we'll be taking a look at the Zoom65 V2 from Dielectric, and since I'm based in Singapore, I actually bought it from a Singapore vendor called KB. I bought it on the 3rd of February and received it on the 13th of June, so it took me about 4 months to receive it, all in the year of 2023. So now let's just unbox the keyboard first. So on top it came with the stainless steel back weight, where I will show you later. It's one of the best features of this keyboard. So this is an aluminium plate that I bought it off for an add-on of $29. So the keyboard actually came with a polycarbonate plate, so I topped up $29 to get this aluminium plate. So this is the DIY kit, which came in a carrying case, which we'll unbox later. But at the bottom of the box, it actually comes with the knob. It is a prism brass knob, and it's really aesthetically nice and everything. Yeah, so there are a few papers at the bottom. So it came with a giveaway poster, another QC information, manual, and also a assembly guide. So if you want to refer for it for any information, you can just use it. Yeah, so now let's just move on. So this is the internal SS weight, which I actually forgot to buy, so I actually bought it off a carousel person, which is basically a local platform in Singapore where you can buy things from someone who doesn't want that. So basically he bought it for a V1, but actually it didn't fit, so I actually saw it 5 minutes after he posted and I got it immediately, so I was very lucky. So now let's just unbox it. It is like 35 Singapore dollars. Yeah, so I bought it for that price. So yeah, it actually costed $36.36 in Singapore dollars, including shipping, so it was okay. Okay, so first up we'll be unboxing the aluminium plate first. I mean, although you can see what it is actually, but I'll just open it up and open out the plastic for the benefit of this video. Okay, anyways, so this is the aluminium plate, and you can put it in between the PCB and the switches, so it actually kind of stabilizes your keys so that it won't be like wobbling. So that's the purpose of a plate. So each plate has different sound signatures, so I bought the aluminium plate for the sound signature that I want. So as I'm struggling to open this thing, I'll just tell you that actually this keyboard is actually a really nice keyboard, so I wanted to spend as much money as I can for a keyboard which I really love the sound signature. So this is the knob. As I said earlier, it is the prism brass knob. I can't remember if I had a choice of knobs, but I was okay with this, so I didn't really bother too much about it. So now let's just open it up and enjoy. Okay, so right now we're taking a look at the stainless steel weight, where you can put it at the back of the keyboard. So first up, the weight actually acts as a weight, literally, to change the keyboard sound signature, because different weights of the keyboard actually changes the sound. Yeah, so actually the weight also acts as a design for the back of the keyboard, and it's actually really nice looking. So I actually got it because it was one of the cheaper options. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. So this is the prism mirror weight. Yeah, so it's actually pretty basic but also quite nice lah. So I was okay with it, and I think there were other options like the sandblasted PVD, which I didn't really take because the price not really worth lah. So yeah. Okay, so right now I'll be opening up the keyboard finally, and this segment is going to take a little while, so if you want you can just skip, but try your best to watch it. Okay, so this is the carrying case, and inside contains everything including keyboard and the accessories, PCB, blah. Yeah, so now there's a lot of things, so we'll slowly go through each part. So this yellow thingy, it actually contains the battery. So the keyboard is actually wireless, so you need the battery for the keyboard to function wirelessly, and we will install it later. So that's how it looks like. Yeah, pretty basic battery lah, nothing too special. So next up, we'll be showing you the Allen key. So Allen key is the one that you can use to screw the screws into the board. And also this is a internal external weight screw. Yeah, I don't know if I used them. I can't remember already. There's a lot of screws in this build, so yeah. So this is the rubber fits. It comes in white and black. I didn't show you the black because I didn't know it's at the back of the white. So you have two color options. So this is the screws again, so let's just ignore that. Okay, so these are WS screw-in stabilizers. To me, these stabilizers aren't the best, but are not the worst either. So if you can work with it, then work with it. Yeah. I don't really think it's the best. Yeah, I still think durock is better lah. So just stay with durock if you don't want to try new parts. So this is the screw-in stabilizers, but it's actually really well packaged, so that part was really a bonus. So these are tips for stabilizer installation for those who are new. So inside this bag, it actually contains all the gaskets, strips, which if you don't know how to install, you can see my video later on. But it's actually pretty simple, so you just install it to the plate later. Yeah, so there's a bunch, and we can put that aside. So next up, we'll be unboxing the cable. So this is a coil cable. It is actually really long. I don't know why is it so long. I didn't use it. I just kept it in the carrying case. It is like slightly braided. It's like a bit braided, but it doesn't feel like the braided, if you get it. Yeah, so it's like in the mid of braided and non-braided. Yeah, so there's some texture lah, but it's definitely not the ordinary cable. Yeah. Okay, so right now I'll be taking a look at the PCB. So this is a hot swappable PCB because I cannot work with soldered boards. Yeah. Anyways, this is a hot swappable 65% as usual. Nothing too special about PCB. Yeah. So next up we'll be unboxing the foam. So this contains all kinds of foam: plate foam, PCB foam, ixpe foam, whatever foam you name it, I think they have it lah. There are 4 types of foam. I used all of them. Yeah, so the packaging was a bit questionable. It wasn't the best, but it was okay lah. Yeah, so you see how it's like sticking to each other, so that's why I say it's not the best, but it's fine. I used all of them anyways. Yeah, so these are the different types of foams. And now we'll be unboxing the polycarbonate plate. So this is the polycarbonate plate. I'll just show you for the benefit of this video, but I'm not using it. I used the aluminium plate for this build. I used my $29. Yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Nothing too special. It looks the same as the aluminium plate for those who are wondering, just that it's flexible. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, now we'll be unboxing the case of the keyboard, like now. Okay, so this is the case. It is the faint purple version, so it is a purple keyboard. So it had, I think, 12 different colors which you could actually choose from, but I got the purple version. So it actually took a lot of effort to take it out of the keyboard lah, so I'll unbox it later lah. Nah, just kidding, I'm gonna unbox it now. So this is how it looks like. I can pull it off the plastic. Yeah, for you to take a look, like, you can just look at it and enjoy the design, so I won't talk right now. Okay, so for the switches, you'll be using the Everglide Aqua King V3 switches. So this is a linear switch with 62-gram gold-plated spring, polycarbonate top and bottom housing, as well as the stem, 5-pin PCB mounting style, 50 million actuations with a total travel of 4 milliliters, and pre-lubed with factory lube. Okay, so for the keycaps, we'll be using GMK 8008 clones. So yeah, I didn't buy the originals because I didn't really want to. Yeah, so this is just the clone set. For the aesthetics, I wanted GMK 8008, and it looked really nice on this keyboard, so I was pretty satisfied. So let's just unbox it and I'll just show you the parts. Okay, so right now we need to remove the top case first, and now we'll install the internal SS weight with the Bluetooth battery as well. Okay, so right now we need to install the standoffs onto the aluminium plate, so we just need to screw everything together so that when you screw down the screws later, it will like have contact. Yeah, so that's the purpose of these standoffs. So just screw it in. Okay, so first we'll be placing this foam, a really thin sheet of foam, and after that we'll install the stabilizers. So I installed durock screen stabilizers, so I did not use the stabilizers provided in this kit because yeah, I didn't want to. So now let's just screw everything together. Okay, so right now I'll be placing in the plate foam and also the aluminium plate. So now I'll just do a really fast time lapse of the whole process. So after putting the aluminium plate, I'll need to screw all of the screws on together so that the aluminium plate and the PCB will be mounted together. Okay, so right now I'll be installing the PCB back foam, case foam, whatever you want to call it. So this is the back of the PCB, which is in between the case and the PCB. So we'll just stick it onto the thing, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so after screwing the last few screws, I'll be installing the switches into the plate right now, so enjoy.